Welcome back to the lesson. Now, if you just finished making that motion graphic from the last video and you're like, girl, that was too much work, I can't be doing all that for every video, then don't worry, I got you, because in this lesson, we're gonna be covering templates. So we're gonna be getting real efficient, and this is gonna save you so much time. So let's get into it. All right, so let's say that now that we've made this pretty graphic here, we decide we want to reuse these title styles and other things, so we don't have to create them again from scratch. And so what we could do is we could go up and click on one of our layers with a title that we like, and then we could go down to the settings here, and where it says styles, we're going to click on this drop down menu and we're going to select create style. And since this text is really big, let's call this headline. All right, cool. Now I'm going to do the same thing with our little date title layer, and let's name this style subhead. Okay, cool. Our title styles are set, and so now let's go use them on another graphic. So I'll select this big text here, and then we'll just go down to our styles and we will set this text to our headline style. And then we'll do the same thing with my name here, and let's set this to our new subhead style. And now we've just styled up this text super quickly. We didn't have to recreate the wheel, but let's say now I decide I don't think this headline text should be black. I think it should be this dark yellow color. And let's say I think this looks so good that I want all the text in my video that has this headline style to also be dark yellow. Well, what I could do is I could go up here beside our headline style and I could click this up arrow that says push to track or style. And now that is going to push this change and cascade it anywhere that this headline style appears in our video. So just to show you, if we go back to our original graphic here, then you will see that now our headline is dark yellow. But I actually don't think this change looks better. And let's say you hate all the styles that you created for your text and you just want to start over. You're going to see that Premiere has created these little files that are for the styles for your titles, and you can just delete them here, and now nothing is showing up in our drop-down menu. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that these title styles are project specific. And if you're sitting there like, that sucks, then don't worry. I'm going to show you how to create a template from a graphic that you can use across all of your projects in Premiere. So to do that, you're going to create a motion graphics template, aka a mogrt for short. And using mogrts can save you so much time, not only if you're creating your own graphics inside Premiere, but also, you can use mogrts that other people have created for you, and that can save you even more time. So let me show you. All right, so first we're gonna go back to our graphic that we made, and we're gonna make a mogrt or a template from this. So to do that, all we have to do is right click it, and then we just select export as motion graphics template. After you do that, Premiere might need a second to think, but then it's going to bring up this window where you can give your template a name. Okay, now we're going to tell Premiere where to save our mogrt, and the easiest place is just the local templates folder. This is the default folder where Premiere is going to save motion graphic templates that you've got on your local device. All right, now we're going to leave this box checked that says include video thumbnail, because of course we want a thumbnail, and that is going to be set to wherever your playhead is right now on your timeline. So make sure you like that spot before you export a mogrt. All right, one last thing before we bounce out of this window is down here you'll see we can add keywords that we can search for, and so let's just add move up crew, which is the name of our client, so we can find all the templates that we've made for them. Okay, cool, we are done. We're going to go down here and click OK, and now Premiere is going to export our motion graphics template, and when it's done, you're going to know that things have worked by going up in the Essential Graphics panel and going to that Browse tab where you're going to find all your templates. And now down here is our nice little mogrt that we just exported. Now, if you just went through this process and you're not seeing your template over here, then just make sure that you have this local templates folder up here checked, and then that should make it show up. All right, now that our mogrt is here in the Browse tab, we can preview it by hovering over it, or we can also add it to our timeline to use it again. And so let's do that, and now you'll see that it might take Premiere a minute to load a motion graphics template. This is totally normal, and y'all know we added a lot of layers to this thing, and so now that it's done, we can go into this clip and we can tweak it if we want. We can edit all the elements. So we could go in and change the date for our next event. We could swap out the video, and we could tweak the design, like we could change the background color. But now our template has been customized for the next event and is ready to go. And again, this template is going to show up in Premiere no matter what project you have up, which is really convenient.